Welcome back to some more Sakura fantasy. So, it has been about several months, probably a long time since I've recorded the game or going doing the read through and whatnot because it was originally recorded several months ago, and then I decided to put it on hold, and then I was like, screw it, I will release them on YouTube. So now I don't even remember where I last left off because normally I usually do visual novels like off stream. I believe Raelin doesn't understand how her gift. I don't even know something to do with how her gift works and whatnot. But her gift apparently makes it so she has the ability to like sight see, or predict what will happen, later down the line. But I could be wrong because it's been a while. All right, let's continue. After an obscenely hard training session, I dragged myself back into the sleeping quarters. Oh, right. So, I don't know if my mic settings is still the same, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty different now. It's probably not going to be the best, if anything. So, oh well, what can you do? I think I've done the same exercises over 100 times today. Shield blocking, striking, defensive stances. My arms feel like they're going to fall off. Hey, it's part of the daily exercise routine. Just give it a few months. She even made me push the boulder. Push the boulder. Literally. Kira is dead serious about getting me into shape for this expedition. Hey man, that's what you should be doing. I mean, it's been like that for since what? Last couple parts I've recorded? Actually, no, last part or two is probably just slice of life crap. So, oh well. No, actually, no, not really. Maybe there was some bit of training involved. In fact, I don't think she's ever trained anyone as hard as this before. She must be worried about me if she's going to such lengths, though. There is some trauma from when she entered the Myers last time, yet she doesn't want to talk about it. The fact that she's still willing to go with me despite her trauma must mean she really does care. Oh, come on. Is there like a button? Okay, I guess my mouse doesn't do shit because the right click button is not working properly. Yeah, but these are all the dialogue choices that I usually go through if I'm every save. So it's like, oh well. So, I really appreciate what she's doing. I must not give up. I don't even know if these even matter, but we'll just click on this. I know some dialogue choices are important because it gives you some CG images or something. I really appreciate what she's doing. While it's hard work, I appreciate what she's doing for me. Maybe her trauma is why she's following me there in the first place. Either way, she's doing her best to make sure that I'm going to be ready for the Myers. Seeing what she did to that wall on the way to the bath, I can only guess what taking a hit like that will do to me. Gwen enters the quarters, seeing me pulling off my armor. Oh, no shit. Kira's gonna make Raelin swole. You know what? I don't even, man, not even like a minute in, and this just gives you another choice. But oh well. I forgot to. Can I? Oh, okay. So at least you can save it on that part. I mean, it doesn't really matter either way, so oh well.
私がギフトで見た貴族の宿舎内にあるっていう図書館？あれは一体何なの？ごめんなさい。話したくないわ。オートでやり残したことと図書館がもうなくなったこととは関係ないわ。だからお願い、もうこのことは何も聞かないでちょうだい。それよりもこのところキラがずっと私にギフトを制御する練習をさせようとしているのを。
Yeah, yes, your gift.
私のギフト、モンスター相手に役立つだろうけど、リスクもある能力だって散々説明したのに。
I mean, gift might as well be another word for unique ability, so.
ギフトで発生させた稲妻は大きくすればするほど枝分かれしちゃう。下手をすれば無差別砲撃みたいなものよ。戦いの最中に使って下手をすれば誰か味方に当たって大惨事になっちゃう。もう何弱気になってるのよ。自分を信じなきゃ、クイーン。
Yeah, I know, right? Put some hair on your chest, or in other words, believe in yourself.
それに沼地へ乗り込むのなら訓練は必要だよ。わかってる。でもやっぱり誰かをレイリンにも当たるかもしれないってリスクが。
小さなリスクのことなど心配するな、グイン。
Dang, where'd you come from?
私が許可をしているのだ。それにたまたま水のギフトを持った知人もいるのでな。
The gift of water. Kara, since when did she sneak in here? She knows all, I mean, of course, she knows all about you. Of course. What are you talking about? Oh boy. Isn't there like an options to like, let's see. Pulls back. I know these. Toggle full screen. Oh, it's H. Okay. When did she sneak in here? Gwen seems lost in her own thoughts though, so she doesn't even offer a response.
それよりもレイリン、今日の訓練をよくぞ乗り切ったな。あれほど必死なお前の姿は初めて見たぞ。
Good old Raelin. I like the look on her face is so funny. She's like, what the hell?
沼地へと赴く予定日まで残り数日となった。
Oh, a few more days, man. A few more days is so totally plenty of time.
このままの調子で行くぞ。
Nah, I don't know. I guess it varies, really. Well, it was a given that this wasn't going to be over. But I can say for sure that I'm going to be exhausted by the time we leave.
もっとも疲労が溜まっていては意味がない。今日のところは午後の訓練を休みにしようと思うのだが。
And the afternoon off right now? Holy moly.
二人ともどう思う？
今すぐにでも休みたいですね。
いいだろう。では決まりだな。
Well, that was easy. It only takes one person in agreement. Raelin is still shocked on her face.
二人とも明日の訓練で会おう。ではな。
Well, okay. Well, it has been like 9 minutes and it just settles just like that, huh? Minute after minute crawls by as I stare at the ceiling. It's long after my last training session of the day. Sleep just won't take me, despite how exhausted I am. Well, there's only one thing I can do at this hour to keep myself preoccupied. So, where should I foresee to tonight? Should I attempt to look into the mirrors again? I managed to make the image a bit clearer every time I do it. It leaves me with a terrible headache each time, though. Or Perhaps I could see what Ardina herself is doing. I thought about it earlier today. Is she still the Empress when no one is looking? What does she do when there is no one else watching her? I have heard that her quarters are in the castle's highest tower. I know that I've been unable to look into the castle in the past. But just like the Myers, I'm learning how to bypass whatever is blocking me. If I just take a chance, I might be able to see what lies inside. What mysteries does the tallest tower of the castle hold? I guess I will find out. The first thing I do before I begin farseeing is... Oh, man, can't even give me like anything simplistic than that? Jesus Christ. What the hell? Okay, 6. Okay, I guess clear my mind is supposed to be looking into the Myers, and force of will is Ardina. So let's try the force of will. The best way to foresee is to use force of will. It's only through strength of the mind that I can keep my bearings. As I summon my courage, I can feel my mind leaving my body. You never get over the sense of vertigo that goes with foreseeing. That moment before you feel like you're falling through the world, until you can catch an updraft and direct yourself to where you want to go. Surprisingly, my vision isn't clouded this time. Whatever was blocking me from seeing before has disappeared. Bit by bit, my mind swims through the cosmos and begins to form a clear vision. It's blurry at first, but edges grow sharper and eventually focuses. I've always wondered what the Empress does when no one is looking. Oh, the look on her face. Oh, we're going to get something surprising. As my mind focuses, I see the Empress. Oh, shit! Oh, okay. Okay, so I was right. It's a silken dress that barely covers anything at all. It might as well be a transparent dress. Billowing in the wind, the silk shines in the moonlight. The cold light illuminates her skin too, making her seem even more ethereal and ghostly. It hardly seems appropriate for the leader of the capital. I feel so embarrassed for looking, but I can't look away. I'm never going to see anything like this again. Uh-oh. I guess even Ardina notices that. I guess even Ardina is, having the common sense to realize like someone is spying.
一度こうして向き合いたいと思い、障壁を取り払っておいたのだが。女王の寝室を覗き見してどうしようというのでしょう。あなたの能力は希少だ。だが、はっきりと感じられます。それで、レイリー。なぜ私のことを覗きたがっていたのですか?
I don't know. I guess it seems a bit accidental in a way.
過ぎた好奇心は危険を招く。分かっているのでしょう。
I'm more wondering why she's barely wearing anything.
なんだ、そんなことを気にしていたの? 別に隠す必要などありません。
Yeah, I thought you were going to wear your typical, like, pajamas or something. She can hear my thoughts as well? Just, what is this Empress meant to be?
勘違いしているようですが、あなたのギフトは一方通行ではないのです。この衛兵さん。あなたのささやく声は、耳を澄ませることで私には聞こえるのです。魂で感じられる。
I mean, if Ardina can read Raelin's mind, like, it's not like she's like an ordinary queen or well, Empress in game, that is. Not like she's some ordinary ruler.
私がなぜこのようなあられもない格好でここにいるのかと不思議そうな声だとかね。何がそんなに変なのか私には理解しがたいのだが。
Because I thought you usually wear your typical like smock or whatnot. I don't fucking know. Is that what I was supposed to say? Okay, maybe I'm using that slang wrong. Okay, never mind. I take it back. I thought you were wearing your usual like pajama-looking dress.
我々はお互いの体を恥じることなく、すべて見せ合ったことがあったはずです。
Dang. So what you're saying is you're being based.
あるいは羞恥心という概念そのものが存在しなかった時間軸とでも言いましょうか。我々はお互いをさらけ出した。今さら隠す必要などない。
Okay.
それに誰かのプライバシーを覗き見るのがあなたの趣味ではなかったですか？
To be fair, this isn't the first time Raelin is invading someone else's privacy. I mean, she did that to Gwen. She did that to Kiara. So that's surprising. She does have a point. Why would she need to wear clothes when no one else is around?
つまりはそういうことです。
Oh my god.
何も身につける必要がないというのは極端な考えなのかもしれませんが。
I mean, considering you're up at the very highest, tower of the castle, then where no one is looking, then I don't see why not. I mean, it is your place. Although, I guess, considering that Raelin was doing such a risky farce scene, then Ardina would be like, oh shit, why are you doing this?
私は神に与えられたこの体に恥じるようなところなど何一つない。
I mean, is there even a description of how she's able to live like hundreds of years old? It doesn't really say. Like, unless if I have to like look it up, that is. Ardina. Hmm.
だが、議会の連中は私に公の場へ出るときぐらい服を着ろと口うるさくて。
I don't know. Maybe somewhere, maybe some of the parts says that would tend to say it. A description as to why she lived over hundreds of years old, but as far as I know, I have a pretty vague memory. I'm pretty sure there's like some sort of gift as to why, but no. It's not like I could bother. She's just there.
女王であることが嫌になったこともあるが、それでも私は自分の責務を果たさねばなりません。
I get it. Participation.
何よりも民衆は不罰の女王を必要としている。私が自分自身をさらけ出すこと、人としての弱さを見せること、それは民草の希望を奪うことに他ならない。町の中にいる終末を唱える者たちにとってこの塔を見上げることは私が彼らと共にあると再確認することができるでしょう。自分を偽ることは私の義務であり責任なのです。不動であり 不死であることが。だからこの時間だけが私にとって人間らしくいられる唯一の時。自分が本当の自分でいるための一瞬です。
I wasn't expecting to get an idealistic lecture when I decided to peek on this tower.
私の姉妹たちはすでにこの世を去った。だから私だけでも生き続けなければならない。
What? Ardina has siblings? What the hell? That's something I don't see.
長い時を生きる人々のためにも。
You're not gonna explain your fucking family tree then?
このシルクのドレスをまとい、月を見上げながら、布や革でできた服を幾重にも身につける必要がないこの時間だけは。
I know. It seems like wearing clothes is too much of a bother.
こうしていると、ずっと昔のことを思い出させてくれるのです。
It's almost like, you know, having to wear a suit every day just to prep for work. I feel you.
緑の木々、緩やかな丘、そこに昇る満月や高々と燃える太陽。月明かりをこうして肌に浴びると、一瞬でもあの風景が脳裏によみがえる。喜びあってこその線。そのことを思い出させてくれる。
You sure have an interesting way of, you know, preaching this type of happiness in your own way of what that is. But, alrighty then. Her tone is nostalgic and longing. Whatever she is thinking of, she remembers it fondly. I can also understand why she longs for the world she knew. I yearn to be able to return to my old life too. Your old life.
世界は変わり果ててしまったが、昔のことを忘れる必要などない。
Even though the world around me has changed, that does not mean I have to forget the
さ
past.
て、こんなところで油を売っている場合ではないと思うのですが。
Well, I guess so.
遠征は数日後に迫っている。それまでは少しでも体を休め、準備に備えてほしい。
In a few days, no, god damn it. What? I don't want to be prepared.
少なくとも女王の寝室を覗いている場合ではないと思うが。
Oh, no
どうでし
shit.
ょう、近衛兵さん。
Well, no shit, because Raelin was just doing this out of curiosity.
もうしばらく一人で思い出に浸らせてほしい。
I mean, you're not gonna remember the. I mean, you're not gonna remember the times where you and Raelin were having a memorable French kiss or anything. But instead, you're gonna be like, "Oh, you to your mem." Okay. In shame, I immediately begin to pull myself back to my own body. Next morning. So this is it. We just finished our last training session. We're finally going to be leaving the capital behind today. All that training and indulgence has led to this. I can't help but feel nervous. The start of a journey is never easy. Gwen and Kira will be with me though. With their gifts of stone and lightning, what could possibly beat us? I just hope we don't encounter those siege beasts that Kira mentioned. Far seeing wouldn't help me at all with that. Ardina told us that she would personally send us on our way. I'm still not ready to face her after what happened the other night. What happened the other night? Oh boy, let me guess. You spying on her? She'll probably banish me from the city for spying on her. Oh, the look on her face, she's like, oh shit. I'm gonna get fucked. Ah, holy shit. I can't even take this visual novel seriously. By the way, it's a nervous wait as we stand in the training grounds. The novices have come out to watch us leave too. Their support makes quite a difference. Though they're completely silent at the moment, the tension in the air is so thick that you could cut it with a blade. There's no excitement about going on an adventure anymore, just a sense of anticipation. All three of us just stand around idly waiting for the Empress to see us off. We're all afraid. I could feel it. Only Kira knows what we may see while we're in the mires. Gwen and I only have a vague idea. I know that Gwen is a lot more afraid than I am, though. She's shuffles back. She's shuffling back and forth nervously. I mean, it's better to say it that way than she shuffles back and forth nervously, so. Triple checking that she has everything she needs in her bags. I swear that I see a spark or two fly from her fingertips as she waits. Hopefully, she doesn't call down a bolt of lightning by mistake. Kira doesn't seem to be doing much better. She's brooding to herself, her face fixed into a deep, scary-looking scowl. Over and over again, she taps her boot-covered foot on the bare dirt beneath her. She's like, damn, I don't know how I can feel about this one. No one says anything. We all know what everyone is thinking. We've had our speeches about courage and reassured each other through this whole month. Indulged in our luxuries and finished whatever business we may have had in the capital. But now that we're here, we're terrified. I can't let my fears overtake me, though. This is finally a chance to return to my old home. More importantly, this is a chance to be a heroine. Ha! What a way to break the fourth wall there. Hopefully not a dead heroine, though. Reassure everyone, regain my own focus. I don't know. I should regain my own focus before I do anything else. I will need my courage before I go into the mires. Unable to stand the silence, Gwen tries to speak with Kara.
イラ教官、あなたは以前沼地へ行ったことがあるんですよね。
あ
A very short reply.
私たちうまくやれるでしょうか。
さあな。
I don't know about that one. She's obviously not feeling very friendly at the moment. Gwen lowers her eyes after Kara's blunt dismissal.
わかりました。もう聞きません。ごめんなさい。
そうしてくれ。
Okay. Best just, you know, not press any further. She looks really tense. Tenser than I've seen her. Tenser than I've seen her ever. Going into the mires must have her. Going into the mires must have her. Must have. Oh my god, this fucking. Going into the mires must have made her nervous too. We've all been told how foul the mires are and how nothing wholesome grows within them. Kara knows all about it firsthand, though. To willingly return to somewhere as evil as the mires are, I can only admire her bravery. if she can confront her fears, then I can
レ
too.
イリンはどう？緊張してない？
Maybe.
大丈夫。覚悟はできてるわ。私は皮膚を石に変えたり、雷を放すこともできないけれど。
Yeah, you only have far seeing, so that's not really much in terms of like situational combat, that is.
そうだな。野営場所を設置するときにはその周囲を偵察してもらうことができるんじゃないか。
Oh, gee, that sure is helpful.
戦いの中だけでなくとも沼地にいる間はお前のギフトもいろいろと役立つはずだ。
Oh my, good lord. She able to see, is it far seeing? Am I recording in the MP4? Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm just making sure. Because the last time I had it on the MKV, it doesn't really do well, and then I had to like convert it to like MP4 with the fucking clip champ. So MP4 recording it is. Yeah, MKV seems like a pretty terrible idea for me. That's a good point. I can far see into the mires from here, but it might be a different story once I'm there.
可能なはずです。必要な時には能力を使って空から沼地を見渡せるはず。
Okay, so there you go. You're not useless.
よろしい。では道に迷う心配はなさそうだな。
Yeah, you're gonna draw a map in your head.
私は木に登ってところどころにマーカーをつけながら進むことにしよう。
Markers? Oh, kind of like how in the olden days they have chiseled stones to mark the way through forests.
どうして木の上に目印をつけるんですか？
わざわざ丁寧にマーカーの一つずつをたどって引き返す猶予がないからだ。
Well, you sure do have a point there.
つけられたマーカーは魔法によって宙に浮き、一定時間はそこにとどまり続ける。木の上に目印をつければ、その空を見上げるだけで目印を確認できるというわけだ。
道しるべはそれだけなんですか？
いや、女王陛下は森の中で位置を確認する手段を万一に備え何かしら用意してくださるとおっしゃられていた。この2つを併用すれば迷わず進むことができるはずだ。
She seems really concerned with knowing exactly where we are in the mires.
よかった。迷子の心配がないと聞いて一安心です。
おいおい、それは些細な問題点でしかないぞ、部員。道に迷うよりも厄介なことがあの場所ではいくらでもあるからな。
そうですね。
とにかく私がマーカーをつけている間は2人には周囲の警戒を頼みたい。木々の間をモンスターどもがうようよと飛び回っているからな。奴らはああ見えて意外に賢い。侮るなよ。
Yeah, you think like monstrous creatures, they have like no brain and just, act in their method? I don't know. Whatever. As we discuss Kara's plans for navigating the mires, an ethereal, whatever you pronounce it. Let's see. That's insane, though. Ethereal figure steps out from the entrance to the training grounds. Ardina, our Empress, has finally arrived. Uh-oh. Kira grows silent as she watches Ardina slowly approach us.
ご機嫌麗しく、陛下。
I wonder how this will go.
ごきげんよう、キラ。いつも以上に訓練には精が出ていたようですね。
はい。準備は滞りなく、すべて整っております。
Yeah. Ready when we are.
よろしい。
Slowly, she turns to look at
あ
Gwen.
なたはどうなのだ、グイン。ギフトをある程度はコントロールできるようになりましたか？はい、陛下。できる限りはですが。
She seems to be sizing us up, measuring our worthiness.
みんな、準備はいいようですね。あなたたちにはどれほどの感謝の言葉を述べればいいのか。
Damn, considering it's just these three, and then all of the novices are on vacation, like...
あなたたちに同行できないことを心から悔やむ。だが、私にはここでやるべきことがある。
Don't you have, like, your politician puppets, you know, taking... You know what? I guess even those politicians you have at the castle can't really match up to your size, I guess.
女王として恐怖に怯える民衆を置いていくことはできない。
Look, I don't know how about politics in the fucking fantasy land, in-game fantasy land, so... Especially with Sakura fantasy, of course.
あなた方に祝福と加護を与えよう。そして常に私と連絡が取れるように取り計らいましょう。
Both Gwen and Kira look at each other skeptically. And a skeptical look on their faces.
陛下、恐れながらどのようにして私たちと連絡を取るおつもりでしょうか。
With what looks like a smirk on her face, the Empress looks over at me.
私にはそれなりの方法があるのです、グイン。連絡の手段はその時になればわかります。
Wait, what? What do you mean by that? I don't get it. Now, what exactly does she mean by that? How could she possibly help us out there? What? What do you mean? How are you gonna do that? What if we're in danger? If there's something, is there like an emergency teleport? You can magic our asses out of there? We have to rely on our own wits and skill in the mires, as Kira has been telling me for the last few weeks.
さあ、もたもたしている暇はない。
Oh, that's wonderful.
これより我が探索隊は沼地へと出立する。
Oh no, we're starting our journey, our expedition.
行くぞ、二人とも。
There's not much I can do to argue about that. It's finally time to go and face my fears. Before we leave, Ardina reaches out to me. Oh. Oh no. Is this something to do about last night? There's something clasped in her hand. What could she be giving me at the last moment? As I reach forward, she presses something hard and circular into my hand. Looking more closely, I find it's a strange-looking compass. A tiny shard of some kind of crystal sits in the middle of it. The shard hovers just below the glass surface. Where is it pointing to exactly?
星を見つけるためにはきっと役立つでしょう。
To find the star.
道しるべの分からぬまま あなたたちを送り出すわけにはいかない。
All right, the Myers. So it's not only the Myers, but something to like finding the star. So you got the compass. Well, that's helpful.
あなたのギフトやキラのマーカーがあっても、万一道に迷ってしまえば二度と抜け出すことはかなわぬち。木々や大地ですらもあなたたちを迷わせようと逆らってくる。
I mean, we are going into swampland, of course.
あなた方をただ死地へと向かわせてしまっては、両親の呵責に私は耐えられぬ。選別の品と思ってこれを受け取ってくれませんか。この国のためにどうか生きて帰っておくれ。
The gravity of what I'm doing fully weighs on me after she says that. I'm going to be leaving the capital for the first time in many years. I'm going to be exploring one of the most dangerous places imaginable. A place from which it is said that no one has ever emerged alive from before. To find a fallen star which has some significance that I can only guess at. Would I have agreed to this if it were anyone but the Empress asking me to do it? Probably not. I mean, it would have been, stuck in the most boring place, per usual.
私はこれまでに数多くのものを目にしてきました。レイリン。命、愛、そして死を。この中でもとりわけ命とは儚いものです。
Life is fragile. Mortals are fragile.
だからこそあなたの命を、そして仲間の命を守り抜くのです。さあ行きなさい、あの沼地へ。
This is literally what I would hear. The way Ardina is saying it just sounds like something I hear of a lecture, in JRPG games. Thank you, Empress. I won't let you down. Is there any... I don't even know. Does it even matter, though? I don't know, man. I feel like both of it has this, leads to the same, thing. Thank you, Empress. I won't let you down.
ご期待に沿ってみせますよ、陛下。必ず生きて帰ります。あなたたちを信じている。道中の加護。
Okay. She turns her back to us, leaving the training grounds in her usual graceful manner. There's no turning back now. It's time to face the Myers. Well, that's interesting. Alright, so we'll leave it from here because, it's another short recording. Even though 43 minutes in is over 40 minutes in, it seems not really short. But we keep it around as is. So what have you learned aside of Raelin using her gift to spy on the Empress in her within her privacy and setting on the journey? I thought there was going to be some humor to them with that. Raelin's going to get scolded for spying on her, but oh well. But thus, I think it's been several parts in, and it starts finally setting on the journey to the Myers. Hell yeah! Finally, some progress. Alrighty. With that being said, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later in terms of one-handed gaming. Have a good one.